Hey everyone, Joe Williams here from Bluedog Wire Strippers, and today we're going to be checking out the BAS-63 ton Alligator Shear. This is an excellent unit for anyone that wants to cut or process metals in-house up to 63 tons. Some of the key features are it includes a 24-inch blade on the top and bottom so you can get a large cutting area. Secondary grip arm, which makes it safe for your operation. Also has a guard that you can adjust right there. So as I go through this, I'm just going to sort of show you some of the features of how this machine operates and how to hook this up so there's no surprises when you actually get it. So the first place we'll start is the actual control panel right here. This is your E-stop, which cuts the power. So you want to make sure that's in the open position and the power indicator light is on before anything can basically start up on the machine. So the features you have here are pump start, pump stop, shear and retreat. So one's down, one's up, and then you've got single and continuous mode. So let's just go through the features here. Pump start, pump is engaged. That was the shear button pressed once. Now, if you press the shear button and you find that you have to back off because something is not in the right position, press this and then it'll go back up into the up position. So watch that again. So it's almost like a reverse when you press that button. This is single and continuous mode. Right now it's in single. So you can control single by pressing the shear button there or by using the foot pedal here. Press the foot pedal. So it's important to note if you keep your foot on the foot pedal, it'll stay in full auto mode. As soon as you release your foot from the foot pedal, it'll stop the shearing in the upright position. Let's turn the pump off. So some of the key things that you want to make sure when you are assembling this is that everything corresponds. All the letters and the numbers correspond properly with the switches and the hoses. So the first thing you want to make sure of, you've got limit switch A, limit switch B. Here is the upper and lower. Basically it'll be triggering with this bar here and the upper and lower position. Now these also have to correspond correctly over here with the solenoid A and solenoid B. So when you assemble it, make sure A is with A and B is with B, and then you follow this into the electrical box and there will be numbers where that connects to on the panel. I will get to that in a moment. Also on this hydraulic flow valve here, you're going to want to make sure that the hoses are all numbered as per. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you follow 1, hose 1 goes to this position here, which is labeled 1, 2, 2, and then you've got 3, 4, 3, and 4 on the larger master cylinder. There's grease points everywhere on the machine. You should just regularly grease those, but it doesn't need to be anything excessive, just routine maintenance. These are the oil drips. I don't have them full because we were setting this up for shipping, but you're going to want to make sure you do fill that up with regular gear oil just to keep it all lubed up on the center pivot points. Now, some other key features is that here's the hydraulic tank itself. This hydraulic tank will take standard hydraulic oil. We recommend 32 weight. There's a meter on here which shows you, a level meter, shows you how much basically oil is in the tank. You want to fill it up to roughly around this position right here, maybe almost 3/4 of the actual gauge to make sure that it has enough oil for operation. Your oil will go in this cap right here. This valve here is not adjustable. When these come to us from the factory, they are in a fixed position, just so you know that. Now, let's go and look inside the electrical panel. It's important that you actually turn the power off when you do open the electrical panel, so I will do that right now. So on the outside of the machine here, what you're going to notice is your AB solenoid will come through this right here, and this is the AB solenoid which controls the hydraulic flow valve, and then that connects up to, on the bottom rails here, you may not be able to see this with the camera, but it's at 0, 11, and 12 position. Everything is marked. This is your motor connector. It goes straight to your motor. That's already hooked into place. You won't have to do anything with that. Now when you receive it, the controls will not be wired up into the rail here, but everything will have a corresponding number. When you look on here, you'll see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, etc., etc. On these red wires, which go to your control box, it's all corresponding. And that'll be connecting down there where it says control, what does this say? Box, excuse me. So those are the two, this you will have to connect in. Now, there's a foot pedal right here. This foot pedal comes to the bottom of the box here, and it's labeled 2 and 8. Now you'll have to double those up on the actual rail in order for the foot pedal to operate properly. So you put 2 of these crimp ends in terminal 2, and then 2 of the crimp ends in terminal 8. Okay? Now, when power is coming into the machine, you're going to want to hook it up to this rail right here. So the first one is L1, L2, L3. That's very important because the motor has to go in a rotation, basically a clockwise rotational direction as indicated on the motor itself. That you're going to have to make sure. If you get any of those reversed or in the incorrect order, it'll cause the motor to go backwards and you will have, the machine will not function properly. Your ground lead is over here for your main power and also for the machine ground or the motor ground. Again, you want to make sure L1, L2, L3 all correspond correctly. So that's the concept of the alligator shear in terms of hookup. It seems pretty straightforward when you look at it, but when you get it, you really need to pay attention to how everything is labeled and make sure all the numbers correspond. If there's any questions, just give me a call. Joe Williams here at Bluedog Wire Strippers. You can reach me 866-901-2278. So let's actually fire this thing up and show you that everything is in full operation. Oh, one other thing before we do that. When you get this, there won't be any oil in the hydraulic pack because we can't ship it with oil, so it's going to be empty. You will have to add the oil yourself. As I previously indicated, it needs to be 3/4 of the way on the view meter right over here. Okay, so let's fire this back up. So you'll know the power is live when you see the power indicator is on. If you turn the power on and this light's not on, chances are this emergency stop button was hit. So just turn that and it should come back on. So hit pump start. And what we're going to test, this piece of angle iron right here, it's approximately 1/4 inch thick, 1.5 by 1.5 in size, galvanized steel, so it's a significant size. So I'm going to use the foot pedal here in order to do the operation. So I'm going to just put it in, press down on the foot pedal. came off like that. With the foot pedal, just like that. So if there's any questions, give me a call. I can help you out here. I'll just do another video here showing you how everything is looking. So if there's any questions on hookup, you'll be able to troubleshoot with this video. Again, these solenoids have to be in these positions. Very important. Otherwise, you'll screw up how the machine works. And you could cause the hoses to explode. So always make sure they are in that position. Looks like a mess of wires, but when you get down to the logic of it, it's not too bad. Also, you're going to want to, when you get the machine, it won't be shipped with any power cord. You'll have to supply your own power cord and the terminal ends to crimp on there. But once again, that's L1, L2, L3, and ground, which goes over here. Your electrician should be able to do it down there. All right, thanks for watching this video.